It's like we have some big news today. The NOOA is shutting down. They have over 40,000 members. So I'm wondering if 40,000 members are shutting down in a nationwide strike today. Let's get into today's video. What's going on, Mutha Truckers? Welcome to Mutha Trucker News. Emails at muthatruckernews@gmail.com. You know, the biggest part of the show is just emails at muthatruckernews@gmail.com, and we are do our best to put out the information, right? I get about 200 emails every single day. One just caught my eye right now. This one right here is from Rodney. He says, haven't you heard about the truck shutdown today? 11/1/2023, officially ran by the NOOA, the National Owner Operators Association. Maybe you need to get a hold of them and get the scoop on it. Thank you for your time. Right. So I started looking up information about this. And the first thing that I do is I go to the NOOA, Owner Operators Facebook page. And so you guys could join up here if you guys like. And I start looking for information about a shutdown. And one of the things that really caught my eye is there's one from Doug. It says, so how's that shutdown going? I-4 is booming with trucks. Don't see any shutdown in Central Florida. And then I start reading into the comments here. So let's get into the comments so that we can see this, right? It says, Rodney says, I would have to say that only a handful of owner-operators knew about this so-called shutdown. I didn't see it advertised anywhere, but on this private Facebook group, if they were serious about it, it would be blasted on all social medias. And then Chris says, I did post it all over social media and in other groups on Facebook. You know, Roddy writes back to Chris and says, Mutha Trucker News would have been the first place I would have went to get it out there. But I think, unfortunately, someone banned him from this page. Actually, I jumped on the page, so I guess I'm not banned, you know, so I appreciate you guys for that. Chris replies back. Right. Tried and he won't cover it. He is a sellout and really doesn't support trucker. He only covers what is told and what he wants. Right. So I want to talk about that, you know, and I think that's reasonable. You know, Chris, I apologize if you try to reach out to me. You know, the best way to reach out to me is muthatruckernews@gmail.com, you know, and I'll try my best to get out and get this right. And so, you know, even though that was written, you know, I don't feel no hate about it. Things happen, right? And I do apologize if I missed this one from the email. But Stoner, Rodney was the one that actually emailed me. So he emailed me at 2:18 p.m., right? It is East Coast, so 3:14 p.m. So, you know, I'm opening it now. I'm seeing this. And so let's talk about this right here. So what is this national broker reform? Definitely anything that's positive for owner operators, you know, definitely take a look at this, right? I'll put links down below. It says 2023 National Broker Reform Shutdown. The National Owner Operator Association, TNOOA, announced on September 2nd, 2023, they would be shutting down November 1st, 2023 until further notice in event. You know, quote unquote, the broker reform shutdown, right? TNOOA has been calling for broker reform since March 6, 2023. Since then, they have made waves in Washington, D.C., but not to the extent necessary to keep the supply chain alive in America. TNOOA has been stressing the importance of 49 CFR 37.3, which is records to be kept by brokers during their time in Washington, D.C. And last week, there was finally a meeting regarding the issue that seemed to be a light at the end of the tunnel. While this was a very productive meeting, although it seemed as though the FMCSA didn't see it as such, as they have now pushed the ruling on broker transparency even further to October 31st, 2024. This was supposed to be a meeting to make a final ruling on broker transparency. There are other organizations that have been fighting for this since 2020, including OOIDA and the SBTC. This is a long time standing issue that needs to be addressed. We cannot wait another year. We are being bled dry. As stated in several of my previous articles, in the average operating cost per mile, he says it's $238. We are hardly seeing those numbers, you know, and so at the end of it, you know, they are saying that there is a clear evasion of our rights as truck drivers. Somehow freight brokerages are refusing to produce the documents related to 49 CFR 37.1.3, oftentimes going as far as blackball carriers for even requesting documents. Each party to a broker transaction has the right to review the records of the transaction required to be kept by these rules. It's a violation of our rights as truck drivers to have this information denied to us. So from this, they are on a national strike. So I'm letting all the drivers know they have 40,000 members on their Facebook page. Definitely look them up. What are my personal thoughts about this? My personal thoughts are definitely rates are horrible. They are down, and owner operators are hurting really badly. I mean, here's a video right here showing a quick snippet of TQL not paying a driver. And so he writes on the side of his trailer. And so I'll put this information all down below. You guys can follow the sites. As far as, to comment on this from what Chris said, that the mother trucker is a sellout because he will not share this type of information. The truth is, I woke up to it. I saw the email, so I'm responding to it. If I did miss the email, I do apologize. But email us at muthatruckernews@gmail.com, and I will do my best to share the information. I apologize again. A lot of truck drivers send us emails, and I try to get into the ones that I see people sending the most links about. So, do you agree that there's a big problem with broker transparency? And do you agree that they should shut down? That's the big one. But I want to give you all the information, and, follow them, check them out. I got no bad blood against Chris. I would understand that since I did not respond to him, I'm not sure what social media he responded to, but that I do feel that, I would feel the same way too, man. If I'm trying to reach out to somebody and I'm just not getting any responses back, I would definitely feel the same way. So no hate on nobody. As far as Rodney goes, thanks for saying Mother Trucker News. I appreciate that. And thanks for emailing me out. So I saw the email and then I started doing my research. So that's what we do here at Mother Trucker News. You send us the emails, and the more of you that send us about certain topics, what I will do is I will just present it and share it. That's it. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys, and have a great day.